Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, the channel where I rant and I review, fam. You know what? I want to talk to you all straight up for real. Like I told you, man, the smell of the toys, opening the boxes, looking at the brand new fresh item in the pack, man, just looking at everything, man. I think I might have a damn problem. So I'm thinking I might start a group, man, an anonymous for collectors, man. Because shit, we getting out of hand out here, man. Shit, man, I'm just looking at how much I've been spending, and man, I've been looking at eBay, man, and shit is on fire, man. And I mean, it's on fire. I mean, deals galore. And I mean, damn, if you don't think that's a deal, when they send you best offers on something that's already a deal, you like, wait, this is $30? You could easily get 60 for this. Just being honest on certain toys, man, that you can't find nowhere. Then they send you a deal for like 15 and you like, I already bought it. Like, man, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, man, like I said, man, it's like pulling teeth to stop. Man, it's just so much of good stuff out there right now. I think the market is flooded. And, with them talking about closing a few targets, shit, resellers gonna have a field day, man. It might be a resellers market after a while, man. Because right now it's a buyer's market. Because just honestly, man, a lot of people are cutting back. And, my whole thing is I've been talking about cutting back. I've been, saying I'm cutting back and more packages coming. And I'm like, damn, collection is growing. It's damn near out of hand. And I'm looking, I'm like, wow, shit is real. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, how do I fix this? And to be honest, fam, it's an easy way to fix it. Cut back, but that's not so damn easy. A lot of us, man, it's like the thrill of the hunt sometimes if we going out. Like when I was talking about the Target clearance sale, and oh, don't forget Ross right now. Ross is on fire, bro. They on fire like a mug. It's like 100 Ross around in the Chicago area, man. And I've been checking out all of them, man. Oh, oh. If you like Ninja Turtles, if you like Dragon Ball Z, if you like McFarlane, they have G.I. Joe figures, bro. Oh, man. I couldn't buy anything, fam. I couldn't. Because, see, I used that money on a Target clearance, man, and I'm sitting here like, the stuff is not clearance, but the stuff is good prices, man. Those good prices are really helping, man. Stuff, that normally would sell for an arm and a leg. They got the full pack with the turtles in it, man, and it's like $20. And I'm like, damn, this shit usually go for damn near 40 or 50, man. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, they got McFarlane figures going for like $6-7. They got Marvel Legends going for like $6-7. They got figures going for $5, man. And I'm like, look, I have to get a part of this, man. I have to ease my way into this, man. But you know what? These guys are steady sending me offers on eBay, man. And I'm like, man, I'm telling you, man, it's rough. It's rough as hell. Dude, you better spend a stack on just toys alone. And, I was talking to one subscriber, and, they said easily, man, I spent like damn near a stack last month. A stack is $1,000. Man, obviously this person has the money to spend. And you know what? I would not lash anybody for spending $1,000 if you got it to spend. If all your other bills are paid, everything that you're supposed to pay into is paid into, whatever else left is, and if it's your pocket money, you can buy what the hell you want with it. Who gonna say anything? Everything that y'all pay into, everything that y'all do, trips and all that, man, he broke it down to me, but I'm like, damn, look, bro, it's no hate right here. I don't want you to ever think it's hate when I see people spending good money and, they got the money to do this and that. You know what? That's the way it's supposed to be. You work hard, and you should be able to play hard. Shit, that's the real thing, man. I was sitting here like, man, my wife was like, man, don't go over there and be playing like you, like you all butthurt and stuff, like you don't get any damn thing. She said, stop playing. She said, boy, there was so many damn packages coming through here. She said, I was wondering, like, wait, hold on, what is he doing? Like, is he giving plasma? Man, look, these cats over here was talking to me about exactly what I was talking to you about. Cat was saying, man, if you need that money, man, you go over there to that plasma place and donate. It's 500 for the first month if you new to this. 500. Think it's 125 if you donate 4 times within that first month. So that's $500. Each time after that, it's not 500 or it ain't nothing close to that. But hey, if you need money, it is what it is. And I've been finding a lot of the people that I know who are collectors are doing a lot of stuff like this, man. They've been doing all type of stuff. I got friends that cut grass and do all type of stuff. It's not all for toys, but it's the kind of balance shit out, because right now you need a second job in order to accommodate some of the stuff that you've been working on, man, or dealing with, man, as far as your bills and shit like that, man. I remember what my disposable income used to be before everything went up, far as mortgages, rent, utilities, food, gas in the car, health insurance, just everything. So keep that in mind. All of this stuff went up, right? My out of pocket cost was a certain, every month. It was what it was. Now you're looking at everything, man, and your bills are just like, wow. You trying to add this shit up. You trying to do the math. And what I found out, fam, I'm like, man, we lacking somewhere. You know, I'm just thinking how to go along with all this, man. And it's just real. I want you to pay attention to all this, man. When you sit back and talk about collecting is not just one thing. Collecting is everything. Collecting is how you live your life. You're a collector, so you live your life a certain way. But also collecting is also how you pay your bills and stuff like that. Because collecting comes from, your disposable income. Like I said, my disposable income, every 2 weeks or, every week or, every month, it was a certain amount. But now you cut that shit damn near in half, then you have to cut it again. And I'm like, damn, because they keep raising shit. No matter seeing where you go, you're going to run into that. My friend was talking about he going to move to Arkansas, to Alabama. It's Arkansas or Arkansas, whatever. But Alabama, and no disrespect to anybody for mispronouncing the state wrong. So please don't come at me. Mississippi, he was talking about those 3 places because at one point in time he was a Floridian. Boy, he really loved being a Floridian. He enjoyed that. But what happened when that pandemic hit, and New York and California moved down to the panhandle, man, down to Florida, it just destroyed the way of life there. You went from having a 2-bedroom for $600 to $800 a month, and with a pool in the building, to now, shit, paying $1,600 for a 2-bedroom. So you sitting here like, and the thing that a lot of people don't understand, the cost of living there has went up, but the pay hasn't. You got all these people from all over coming there, and they just destroyed the ecosystem, man. Just completely destroyed it. And sitting there like, well, where everybody moving to? People moving to Arkansas, and people who came from like California and New York are trying to go to Arkansas too. And they like, wait, hold on. Y'all need to stay where y'all at. Y'all killing the market. And that's the thing. Dude, stay where you at with that shit. Let people survive, man. I'm just looking at it. But that anonymous thing, that, collectors, anonymous, man, because shit, a lot of us have been getting out of the way. I mean, getting caught up with just, overspending and overbuying, man. And I don't lie to you, man. I've been feeling some kind of way. Man, I've been thirsty as hell, man. I've been buying stuff and shit like that, shit left and right. And I'm like, man. And I've been going to stores, man, and they got shit in there left and right. I got to go out of there with 1 or 2 things, man. And I'm like, man, this has got to stop. I said, this is getting kind of to be a little too much. And I know y'all like, well, if you can't afford it, you shouldn't do it. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Just to be honest, it's a lot of people that can't afford this shit right about now. Just being real. Because shit done changed. It's not the same way it was. Even though we getting deals, man, but you know what? Even though the deals are fitting my budget, guess what? Not all this shit is fitting the budget because it's too many deals. And I know y'all like, here you go. See, this is what he talk about. 1 minute he's saying one thing and the next minute he's saying something. Talking about, there's no deals, and now all of a sudden he's saying there's deals everywhere. I said online. There was no deals in the store at first. Shit dried up, then all of a sudden it didn't. Target clearance drying up a little bit, but it's still there in certain places. Now Ross came in and just started whooping ass. Now it's about to be Burlington. Because at this time of the year, Ross, Burlington, Marshall, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, they start stocking the shit out of toys. And guess what? Toys are a good money maker. And think about it. If you looked at any people's videos in a group, they're recommending you go to Ross. And you like, what group? I'm talking about the Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews over on Facebook. They're showing pictures of the stuff they're picking up and things like that. And you know what? Like I told you, it's good prices. So this is the stuff that you got to look at. I'm trying to save everybody money just like everybody in the group trying to save everybody money. Like I said, at the end of the day, man, it's going to be what it's going to be. We're going to either going to spend the arm and a leg buying shit, or we're going to understand one thing. We need to cut this shit in half and see what's the best options are, man. I'm looking to see what the best options for me and my wallet, man. And when I talk, I know sometimes I make it seem like you supposed to do what I say and, all of that. Man, hell no. You grown men and women. The thing that I'm looking at is, man, we're having issues, though. A lot of us are feeling some kind of way because we are pushing past the amounts that we said we're going to spend because there's just so much shit dropping. Even if you're doing pre-orders, man. Even if you're on Hasbro Pulse, Target, Walmart, any of those sites, man. You just see all this shit dropping. You just scooping it up because it's stuff you want. And if you don't get it now, and I'm just being real with you, fam. If you don't get that shit now, man, it's just real. So what I'm looking at right now is everything that you see in this collection. Everything that you see that we are trying to achieve and get and move past. Like I said, sometimes you don't see shit you want to pick up, some stuff that you want to get. Sometimes you got to be okay with it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But sometimes, man, you just want to grab it. You just want to feel some kind of way about it, man. And you know what? It's okay. But see, the thing is, when you start looking at that bottom line, that's when you find out it ain't okay. Like I said, your money when you single is different. Your money when you're in a relationship or marriage is another thing. Whether if y'all got separate finances or not, but still, it's different. Because, you are dependent upon to do what you're supposed to do. Now, I put a balance in place to balance out the shit, man, whereas I'm like, man, I'm still getting stuff, man, but I'm like, I'm going to be a little more selective. And that's what I've been doing. But even being selective, man, finding a whole bunch of shit. Finding stuff everywhere. And it's like, damn, you go to Walgreens, they got toys over there, and you see a clearance ticker on a toy because they're trying to get rid of them. It's like marked down. Right up at Walgreens, you looking at toys and you like, come on, I just came here to get a prescription. I said, I'm going to check the toy out. And that's what I did today. I said, I'm going to check the toy out. I said, let me get this prescription. They're going to be an arm and a leg. You know how prescriptions are. I'm going to get an arm and a leg on these damn prescriptions. And they really were an arm and a damn leg. But I went in the toy aisle and I said, see, look at this shit right here. I had to pick the stuff up. I'm like, see, they wrong for this. It was their fault. That wasn't mine. I went in there with the intentions of just buying the shit I was going to buy. But my wife said, see, look at this shit right here. See, this shit, So she said, you buying yourself a little too much of stuff. She said, you getting out of hand. And, I ain't gonna lie to you all. We all are grown, but when a person has a point. when they say you getting a lit too out of hand. You know, you thinking to yourself, you're like, damn, I got like 2 bags of toys and my prescription. She like, then we hit another store to get something else, and she like, see, look. She said, look, I'm just gonna bring you over here. Look at what I found. And I was like, oh, dude, I was over there slobbing. I was like, you know, just wanted to cry. See, this is why I tell you all right now, do not spend all your budget up front because there's so much stuff um, that's still yet for us to, you know, actually get, man. And we've been doing our due diligence out here, man. We've been doing our shit, man. I am so proud of all of y'all, man. Y'all really have been coming through, you know, with the deals, showing us where we can find stuff. And a lot of us are finding stuff. Like when GameStop was hot, people was like, man, tell everybody to go to GameStop right now. You know, and somebody else, you know, pull me aside and they say, hey, how is it that, you know, you doing that? See, you messing the economy up. You messing people, honey holes up. You know, places where they can find stuff. Man, you know what? Dude, if you the only motherfucker buying something, your honey hole ain't gonna stay open long. You get what I mean? You gotta spread, you know, just the blessings, man. You know, and half of the time, if you told us to go to GameStop, we ain't all living in the same city. We not all living in the same damn state. Some of us don't got cars. You know, some of us don't have access to airplanes, you know. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not about to drive. You know, I was in Indiana last weekend. We went apple picking. And I was about to stop at a Walmart. And, you know, my wife was like, we right there. Do you want to go in there? She said, man, have some fun. You know, I'm like, I said, keep driving. She was like, what's wrong? You know, she stopped. She said, you know, I'm gonna park. You just going up in there. I said, baby, drive off. Because I know, dude, I know this one damn store in the midst of no fucking where would have every damn thing I was looking for. We got to keep going. Because I'm telling you, I'll be broken that motherfucker. I'm telling you. Man, I went somewhere with a friend a while back. And man, we went in there, man, and we went in there. We chopped it up with the people. We were chopping it up real hard, just talking. And all of a sudden, it would start stocking the shelves, man. I'm looking at him. I said, man, look, I got to be on my best behavior, man, because I said, my wallet dry right now. I'm not using credit. You know, my whole thing now, I just been using debit or, you know, whatever, you know, to buy my stuff or PayPal. I put the credit down. I was like, man. But man, when he left out of there, man, he left up out of there, man. When he left up out of there, he left up out of there. I'm like, damn, they had everything. You know, it's like Ross. They had Funko Pops there. They had every damn thing. They had all the action figures. They even had that Bowser airship. You know, for Mario the movie. I said, damn. You know, but at Ross, it's $25. I said, man, I'm going to have to check out a couple of more Rosses, you know, to see what it is that I see out here and if I want to pick up anything. Man, you know what? This is what's going on right now, man. It's real, man. Should have had you thirsty? What have you fiending? What have you out here thinking? You know, what's what, man? Trying to think, is you wrong? You not wrong. You sitting here understanding the truth. The truth of the matter is shit costs. And it costs a lot. But you know what? When they throw those clearance deals out there, then you got Ross, Burlington, what is that called? What's that? DD's, City Trends, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. You got all these damn stores stocking up for Christmas, man. And you just looking at tables and tables. And I don't know where you live, but where I live, that's about 1 billion TJ Maxx. You can just go up the damn street. It's a TJ Maxx or Marshall wherever you go. Chicago is good like that with stuff like that. And you know, right now, the resellers are buying the shit up from Ross. Just like they are from Ollie's. And, you know, they're selling this shit online. And this is how I noticed that's what it is. Because I said, these prices are kind of low. I said, they could get so much more. Then I start looking at what Ross is selling some of this stuff for, and I said, this the same shit. But they not trying to get arms and legs, and people like, how do they stay in business? They looking at it like this. If, a lot of resellers now have gotten smarter. And the thing is, when you get a little smarter, you able to stay in business a little longer, man. Sometimes you got to push quantity. Sometimes you got to build up your, clientele. When people see you got shit, people want to work with you. If they see you reasonable, they're willing to do business with you, man. I'm serious. You build up your feedback and all of that. After that, you can start changing up prices and things like that. But man, they had me coming in the door. A lot of sellers, they're like, man, I seen you looked at this, man. I want to go ahead and throw you a deal. And he sent me one of those messages. He said, man, look, I'm gonna offer you a deal. He said, because I see you buy a lot from me. He said, man, and I see you looked at this. He said, I get this to you for $25 damn. And I was like, stop playing. Dude, I hit him up so damn fast. See, that's the thing. You get me and I'm right there with it. But that's the thing, fam. That's the cost sometimes. And that's the fun part. And that's the enjoyment part of all of this, man. Like I said, we gonna do what we do, man, and we gonna do it hard. We're gonna enjoy it. But man, like I said, till later, peace out, fam.